Halo, selamat siang semuanya. Kembali lagi di podcast Anak Seni dan Sains Ngobrol. Kali ini kami akan ngobrolin tentang witchcraft, yang mana salah satu dari pembelajar kami sangat passionate sekali tentang topik ini. Tapi sebelumnya izinkan kami untuk memperkenalkan diri terlebih dahulu. Um, karena sepertinya di episode pertama kemarin kita lupa untuk mengenalkan diri. Perkenalkan, saya Vivi. Saya adalah salah satu spesialis di Erudio Indonesia yang mana berhubungan dengan green chemistry, pokoknya segala sesuatu yang berhubungan dengan kimia, forensic chemistry juga, dan lain-lain. Dan kebetulan juga mengampu mata pelajaran jurnal ini, yang mana isinya adalah diskusi tentang suatu topik dan kami mencoba untuk melihatnya dari berbagai sudut. Perkenalkan juga anak-anak kami, ya mungkin kalian boleh memperkenalkan diri dan mungkin bisa sedikit cerita tentang proyek yang kalian jalankan, mungkin ya silakan.
Hai, jadi nama aku adalah Gaiska. Aku first year dari sekolah Erudio School of Art and Science. And ya sebagai anak science, I really try to search how far can science lead humanity towards the future, but I don't only focus on the scientific part as well. I also focus on the spiritual side, which is witchcraft. So that is the main reason why we are going to talk about witchcraft to this day. Can it be validated, and how far can it lead the potential of us humans towards the future? Itu untuk short introduction untuk saya.
Oke, terima kasih. Mungkin Sika juga boleh cerita sedikit.
Hai, nama aku Sheika. Aku kelas 1 juga, tapi aku murid seni. Like, I'm an art student di Erudio. And kalau my project itu kayak making a song, which is more about self-expression. Terus vibe-nya tuh kayak agak apa ya? It's kind of sad, but it's also like bittersweet at the same time karena kita kayak I want to make a song yang kayak we're all sad, so let's just be sad together. Like you don't have to be alone through this. Kayak kita semua sedih, tapi kayak let's just get through this together gitu. So itu kayak my project, pengennya bikin kayak a song like that.
Oke, cool. So, ya, jadi tadi adalah student kami. Minus sebenarnya ada satu lagi, Kaira mungkin sedang ada masalah. Ya, dia proyeknya adalah berkaitan dengan game. Jadi Kaira itu seneng banget programming gitu ya, dan dia pengen nyoba bikin game yang berkaitan dengan analytical thinking, melihat isu yang ada di Indonesia. Jadi so we're gonna start now, just 3 of us. Okay. Mungkin bisa dimulai dari cerita sedikit tentang Gika yang sangat passionate banget gitu dengan topik ini. Dan aku senang banget sih sebenarnya melihat orang cerita atau telling some certain topic yang sangat semangat banget gitu nyeritainnya. Mungkin Gika bisa sedikit-sedikit cerita gitu kenapa Gika senang banget dengan topik ini. Ya. Gika? Halo? Gika, boleh mungkin?
Terus ada Kaira.
Oh, ada Kaira. Hai, Kaira. Oke,
Oke, cool. Untung aja
silakan.
udah masuk lagi. Whew. Sorry tadi sempat ada connection
Alright.
malfunction, jadi kayak keluar sedikit. Okay, so speaking about witchcraft and why am I so interested in witchcraft? Jadi sebenarnya apa ya? Oh, tapi first of all, apaan tuh? There's like a few points that I'm going to apaan tuh say first. First of all, I am an eclectic witch. What is an eclectic witch? Jadi an eclectic witch itu tuh a witch that gathers knowledge from many different resources and making that knowledge into a personal craft. So basically, I do not follow any certain rules. I do not follow any certain religions. I do it my own way gitu. Jadi I'm not going to talk until too far about religious belief, but I'm going to talk about witchcraft in general aja today. Ya gitu sih. Okay, back again to apa tuh, why am I so passionate about witchcraft? Jadi apa ya? Speaking about witchcraft, witchcraft itu tuh basically if you ask what is witchcraft, sebenarnya witchcraft itu tuh is a way of living. It's not a apa ya? It's not a person. It's not a place. It's not a apa itu um, being. It's more of like a way of living. So basically, being a witch means that we are being open-minded and like we incorporate apa ya, knowledge from the universe, such as the stars, the constellations, nature, the oceans. How do we incorporate all of those natural stuff into our way of living? So basically, that is witchcraft for me. And like ever since I was small, um, I've always had like this calling to become closer to apa ya, to Mother Nature, to Gaia, and how can I incorporate all the natural way of living into my life. So, tapi basically, one of the points that apa ya, why I can be a witch this day. I think I've already mentioned before that I am a scientific student, and I truly do believe that this universe, apa ya, this universe is a very structured and balanced universe. Like apa ya, we live in such a duality world. We live in a world with a concept of duality, in which terkadang one of the aspects is imbalance. Misalnya kayak we already know kayak dari kecil we've always been taught there is good and bad, there is light and dark, there is heaven and hell, and like we've been like apa ya, taught that all the light aspects in life is good and all the dark aspects in life is bad. And I truly do believe that it's wrong, and I believe that apa ya, in this life you can reach your true potential if you seek balance between both worlds. So that is why I want to, like, as a scientific student, I want to research very deep about witchcraft as well, because the way that I see it right now, this world is apa ya, it's ruled by such a masculine structure. Like everything, you need to like always find logical proof. You always need to do research. You always need to use database, and by doing that, we are neglecting the feminine structure of this world, which is intuition, which is spirituality, which is surrender, letting go, and trusting the universe. Like not all things have to be proven, you know, you just have to believe it. And that is the true essence of witchcraft, is when you can balance between um, letting go and believing the universe, yet keep on searching for truth. So basically, that is a few of the reasons why am I very passionate about witchcraft.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Any question perhaps?
Okay, so that's the reason why you want to go deep down about the topics, right? You also want to
Mm-hmm.
see things beyond what we see, what we believe, gitu ya. Kamu pengen melihat spiritual
Yes,
side, well, makanya as a
definitely.
student, kamu mencoba mencari tahu uh, sudut lain dari topik ini, gitu. Sebenarnya
Mm-hmm.
aku juga awam dengan topik ini dan maksudnya aku nggak banyak tahu tentang witchcraft. Yang aku tahu tuh witchcraft, um, oops, sorry, ya, witchcraft itu yang aku tahu tuh ada di sejarah dunia di European tahun sekitar abad 15, if I'm not mistaken. Itu
Right.
yang aku tahu. Mungkin Seika atau Kaira mau sedikit cerita yang kalian tahu tentang witchcraft apa sih? Halo. Ya, Seika atau Kaira mungkin mau Seika atau Kaira mungkin mau berbagi sedikit yang kalian tahu seputar witchcraft ini apa? Oke, kalau yang aku tahu mungkin aku sedikit sharing ya. Yang aku tahu
Mm-hmm.
tentang di sejarah dunia, aku coba untuk mengenali topik ini, tapi yang aku dapatkan sejarahnya itu justru tentang adanya quite a lot woman back then waktu tahun 1400-an itu be accused uh, as a witch dan
Mm-hmm.
they practice black magic. Itu accusationnya, maksudnya mereka kayak dituduh bahwa mereka melakukan praktek ini dan melakukan suatu kejahatan gitu, dan kemudian
Right.
mereka disiksa sehingga mungkin banyak juga yang kayak nggak tahu apa-apa gitu, nggak tahu apa-apa,
Mm-hmm.
terus ya akhirnya mengaku bahwa mereka adalah orang yang melakukan praktek tertentu di zaman tersebut, sehingga akhirnya mereka being hang gitu, mereka digantung, dieksekusi.
Right.
Itu sangat menyedihkan gitu dari cerita yang aku baca. Ini ada Kaira bilang
Mm.
bahwa Kaira baru pertama kali dengar tentang witchcraft. Iya, jadi sama sekali belum pernah dengar ya Kaira ya.
Right.
Mungkin kalau untuk unsur secara cultural gitu, pasti aku nggak tahu ya, di berbagai negara itu pasti agak berbeda istilahnya. Istilahnya apa aja sih,
Mm-hmm.
Gik? Kalau di Indonesia namanya
Well,
apa?
kalau di Indonesia sih paling terkenal termnya itu perdukunan, and like dari apa tuh kata perdukunan itu tuh kayak banyak kan dari dulu pasti kayak pernah denger term-term such as santet, terus misalnya kayak jampi-jampi atau misalnya kayak pelet dan juga susuk gitu misalnya, and like jimat, terus juga kayak um, apa tuh dan sebagainya. Kalau itu sih term-term dari Indonesianya sih ya. And like tadi kan Kak Vivi sempat mention that apa tuh kayak the witchcraft that you know itu tuh you read that it's mostly from the 1400s and that there was a lot of witches that was hanged and burned because they practiced tanda kutip black magic and witchcraft, which is like harmful magic gitu bagi orang-orang pada saat itu. And I must apa ya kayak um, apa ya mengingatkan that sebenarnya witchcraft itu tuh it goes farther beyond that. Bahkan bukan hanya dari the 1400s aja. And like witchcraft itu tuh mostly it originates from native people kayak orang-orang dari Africa, Latin America, terus juga maybe ada dari beberapa native sections in the world, maybe such as Mexico or maybe even perhaps Indonesia. Karena kan kayak if you look at it from a cultural side, kayak the term witchcraft itu tuh kayak banyak yang melakukan praktisi witchcraft in a very very different manner from all around the globe. And like apa ya, kalau untuk yang dari Europe, kalau yang dari Europe itu kan dulu pada saat itu dipanggilnya itu paganism. Dan paganism itu tuh emang apa ya? Dia itu adalah type of practice and belief witchcraft yang emang pada saat itu baru muncul at the 1400s, and the concept and beliefs itu tuh diambil kayak dari old Christian beliefs, and tapi they don't worship such as Jesus or God. I mean, there is a lot. I must mention there is a lot of witches yang emang they worship Jesus and God, tapi mostly banyak witches itu tuh apalagi kalau untuk paganism sama Wiccan itu tuh mereka itu menganut yang namanya duotheism, in which their practice and belief itu tuh they believe in one god which represents the masculine and one goddess which represents the feminine. Jadi itu the gods and goddesses that they believe itu tuh juga diverse banget. Banyak yang ngambil gods and goddesses dari ancient Greek, banyak yang ngambil gods and goddesses dari ancient Rome, ada juga yang ngambil dari ancient Celtic, Egyptian, African, kayak they make it into their own craft, and they also establish a relationship to a certain deity that they feel they have a certain calling towards too. And kalau untuk witchcraft dari kayak all around the world, kalau selain from my homeland which is Indonesia, yang paling apa tuh, yang paling dipercaya is the very first origin of witchcraft. It's sebenarnya Afrika. And kalau untuk in the modern day, it's biasanya witchcraft from Africa is known as hoodoo and voodoo. Tapi kalau ya voodoo pakai V sama pakai voodoo, voodoo sama hoodoo pakai hoodoo. Nah, kalau untuk apa tuh the term hoodoo itself, it's a witchcraft tapi from the apa tuh from the African terms. Tapi kalau untuk voodoo itself, it's a more intrinsic practice of hoodoo, which is using apa tuh different mediums such as dolls from many different resources seperti itu. And apa ya? Kalau untuk misalnya kayak mau ngomongin dari kayak the magical side, kayak how do you do apa nih ya? How do you do magic or how do you incorporate witchcraft into your life? Kalau apa ya? Kalau buat aku sih, like I told you that this world is apa ya? It incorporates a heavy concept of duality, which is like I told you, positive and negative, light and dark, etc. etc. Um, tapi kalau untuk witchcraft, you see the potential of things, the reason of things from the spiritual side. Kalau science misalnya kita melihat sebuah daun, Nah, everything that exists in this world has a reason, right? And kalau kita melihat dari scientific side, if we look at a leaf, kalau kita melihat daun, we research about that leaf, we can conclude that oh, the reason behind the existence of this leaf is to regulate CO2 from the air and to produce oxygen. That is from the scientific side, but from the magical side, from the spiritual side, oh, the leaf behind the reason of the existence of the leaf is it has a potential maybe to make a love spell. It has a potential to be an incense to cleanse your living space. And yeah, as I mentioned before, apa ya? Witchcraft, mostly, for me, mostly is all about incorporating the natural ways into our lives. And if you truly want to find the reason of every single existence in this life, is to really um, let go of your mind, like be very open-minded to receive um, knowledge from the universe, and as you find new meanings from each and every existence from the natural world, such as the stars, the trees, the earth, the flowers, you can incorporate those into witchcraft because everything has a potential, not only in the scientific side, but also in the spiritual side, because we live in a world of duality. And when you transcend that duality, it becomes one, becomes oneness. And when you already transcend that duality, you can receive your full potential as a human being, both in the witch side and in the scientific side. Begitu. Any questions?
Oke, mungkin ada yang mau menanggapi? Seika or Kaira? Okay, what you said is really interesting about how you transcend about the duality. You try to perceive this world more than just science. I'm a science teacher, but I do believe that something must be beyond that. I mean,
Right.
maksudnya sains adalah mungkin adalah yang recent cara hidup terbaik paling recent, but meskipun sebenarnya like kalau kita ngomongin kayak teori gitu ya, theory is a bunch of ideas that try to explain law atau hukum fenomena yang terjadi di alam gitu, keterangan yang terjadi di alam teori. Dan that bunch of ideas actually it's has been proven, maksudnya telah teruji dengan bisa dengan penurunan matematika ataupun dengan empiric results gitu, dan it's quite a lot of theory, tapi tidak semuanya bisa menjelaskan juga gitu. We still try to find that reason. Mungkin salah satunya bisa juga dilihat dari sudut pandang yang lain, mungkin sisi spiritual, I don't know gitu, maybe dan sangat menarik gitu. Ternyata banyak mungkin banyak orang yang menilai hidup ini dari sudut pandang yang lain. Dan I also heard that today's witchcraft witchcraft it's quite different. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
today's witchcraft spells usually used to stop something harming or something evil terjadi
Right.
gitu. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there anything yang justru enggak juga, justru banyak yang practice black magic as well? Maybe do you know about it?
Um, I think I actually do know about it, but I must also say that apa ya? Um, Honestly, I really don't like the term such as black magic and white magic because it's very apa ya? Degrading, you know. Like I told you, apa ya? Um, when you see things in a manner of duality, you cannot truly understand the true potential of things because you're still labeling things as good and bad. You're still subconsciously judging things, you know, even though you don't consciously say it as good and bad. But when you put things such as white magic or black magic, you are, in a way, you are already judging things. And therefore, when you already label things, when you already put a certain expectations towards something, you're not yet truly open to the universe. And that is also one of the key points of witchcraft. You must transcend that. And like mostly about like you told me these days like there's like a lot of maybe protection spells from evil and such and etc etc, but witchcraft is also, I truly believe that witchcraft is also reading between the lines, you know, because these days there is a lot of um false advertisers as well. Like there's a lot of false prophet in which they claim that, oh, I am a spiritual guru. I can protect you. I can provide you with things. But mostly, those false prophet, they say things like that just so they can get fame and money, which is wrong. And like the practice of witchcraft, you must take it very seriously because witchcraft, it's a very universal belief, you know. And um like you told me earlier about like protection spells, and like you must really get in touch with your intuition. Is this magic really working or not? Let's say you are doing it with yourself. Let's say you want to make a protection spells and you search through Google, you find the spell, and then when you do it, um, you feel that it's not working. And if you feel that it's not working, then it is not going to work. Because remember that everything comes from within. Our external reality is the manifestation of whatever is going on within us. So let's say you are going to create a protection spell and then you believe it. If you truly do believe it and you put your intention behind it, it is going to work. But if you don't, then it will not work. But of course, if you are a third party from, let's say you are observing another witchcraft practitioner, such as misalnya kayak Kak Vivi melihat dukun gitu misalnya. And if you observe it, you must also get in touch with your intuition, like let go of your expectations, but connect yourself to the universe. Is this person or dukun, is he or she a true magic practitioner, or is he or she a false prophet? And from there, you can determine is it false or true. But remember, you must first learn how to let go of your expectations and read between the lines. Did that answer your question, perhaps?
Ya,
Mm-hmm.
oke. Menarik ya. Jadi how you let go towards expectation, which is kalau aku lihatnya kayak way of healing gitu ya.
Right.
Kayak di satu sisi lain kayak something yang healing gitu.
Mm-hmm.
Yang,
It is. And
tapi
ini ada.
dan aku itu jika kalau today's witchcraft itu biasanya yang aku baca gitu, itu biasanya used to
Right.
stop someone from doing evil or harming gitu. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Ya,
Yes,
jadi
I am.
yang aku baca katanya today's witchcraft spells are usually
Mhm.
used to stop someone from doing something evil or harming themselves.
Right.
Ya,
And
itu sebenarnya pertanyaan aku. Is that true atau justru
oh,
sebenarnya ada tadi?
Okay, so I am going to answer
Ya,
your question now. And honestly, kalau untuk
pertanyaan
today's witchcraft, kalau untuk today's witchcraft, it's actually not limited to like protection spells such as stopping someone from doing harm towards other or towards themselves, but it's a very, very vast spectrum of practice. Like there's a very, very big spectrum of what kind of witchcraft are you doing. And biasanya kalau stopping someone from doing harm, it's actually called a binding spell. And sebenarnya in today's witchcraft, it's not always about binding spells. It could also be a hex, it could be a curse, it could be as simple as a banishing spell, it could be a divination spell, it could be a abjuration spell, and there is so many different magic that is done today. So to answer your question, no, these days witches do not only do binding spells, which is stopping others from doing certain things, but they also do a lot of type of magic and witchcraft. I hope that answers your question.
yes, oke. So ini ada beberapa questions dari audience. Ini
Mhm.
ada dari Kabari. What if there is no reason behind everything?
Right. So okay, yeah. Like as I told you before, this world is heavily colluded with the concept of duality. And if you know, I'm going to talk about this from the astrological point of view. And if you know Neptune, the planet, well, scientifically, we know like it's a cold blue planet, gaseous planet, blah, 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 blah. But from the spiritual side, it is believed that Neptune is the planet of deceptions, is the planet of illusions, is the planet of dreams. And when talking about Neptune, I truly do believe as well that this world, this Earth is heavily apa ya? There's so many Neptunian aspects on Earth, such as when you're talking about Neptune, there is no right and wrong. There's no good or bad. There's no heaven or hell. There's only truth. But the truth can also be seen from many different perspectives. And if you ask me, what if there is no reason behind everything? Um, you could say it like that, but I believe that everything that exists, it has a reason, but it doesn't have a reason as well at the same time. It's like, as a human being, when you're looking through life from Neptune, you must really look at the gray area between the reason and the reasonable and the unreasonable reason of existence, you know? And honestly, from different perspective and different persons, different individuals as well, um, apa ya, those reasonable things and unreasonable things could be true or false at the same time. So you cannot ever say that there is a true reason for things, but you cannot also say that there is no reason for a certain things. But you must look at the gray area between those two. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, that's actually I quite agree with you. I mean, like there are a lot of
Mhm.
bukan a lot, tapi kayak huge gray area in this world. It's happened as well with science, like what we know about the history of life on Earth. Gitu. Banyak sekali gray area yang terjadi gitu tentang history kehidupan di dunia ini. Ya. And well,
Right.
um, but life is worth to studying gitu ya. Life ini sangat
Mhm.
worth untuk dipelajari dengan uh, bagaimanapun manusia mencoba mempelajarinya gitu, punya cara masing-masing. I personally agree with you. There are a lot of gray area dan tidak
Mhm.
melihat itu dari no reason or for reason. Oke, ada next question dari Kabari lagi. Sebenarnya, what if everything is random chance?
Mhm.
What if everything is random chance? It's really interesting question. Yang mana
Oh.
mungkin ter apa bahasanya terselubung salah apa ya mungkin
Mhm.
terlintas ya yang aku cari kata terlintas di kepala kita gitu bagaimana kalau semuanya itu
Right.
just a random chances anyone mau berpendapat tentang ini silakan
Um, so should I answer it?
yes silakan
Okay, kalau buat aku sih personally, um, kalau untuk Pak Badi sendiri, apa tuh, we all know that you are a mathematician, you study mathematics, and I think that is a quite surprising thing coming for you, because apa ya, even though I'm gonna be honest here, I don't I don't really like math. I don't really like mathematics, but I cannot deny that there is no such thing as a coincidence in this world. There is no such things as random occurrence, you know. And apa ya? Um, in this world, there's even a saying that um, mathematics is the apa tuh, language of gods. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that or no, but I personally believe in that saying because apa ya, this world is like a giant structure of mathematics. It's so big and vast for us humans to understand with our small brains, you know. And like, we cannot view the whole universe from our small perspective of our eyes, you know. And I believe that there is actually a huge scale of calculations and mathematics done in a such big scale in this world, to the point that nothing is a coincidence if you calculate it if you have the aptitude, if you have the capacity of gods. You can actually calculate it mathematically and understand that nothing is a random chance, nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But unfortunately, we are not gods, you know, and like um so if you ask me that what if everything is a random chance, I don't believe personally. I don't believe that everything is a random chance. It's actually um, the universe rotating its own wheel in a such a intrinsic pattern for us humans to understand, to the point that when a random thing occurs, we take that as a random chance, as a coincidence. But also, I must also mention to you that it's all back again about looking to the gray area of life. You cannot always say that everything is a random chance, but you cannot also say that everything is fated as well, you know. You must remember that the truth is multifaceted. You can see it from different perspective, but it is when you truly comprehend from every perspective as one being, as one term, it is when you receive the highest truth. I hope that answers your question.
Oke, cool. Ya, jadi kesimpulannya adalah there is no coincidence in this world. Everything has been planned.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Right,
there is no random chance, right?
right.
Oke, ini ada pertanyaan lain nih dari Gita Indreswari, dari Kak Gita. Pandangan kalian tentang witchcraft di Indonesia dong.
Mhm.
Mungkin ini Gika yang
Wow.
lebih jawab juga. Tapi kalau Seka dan saya
Okay.
punya pendapat, silakan jump in aja langsung ya. Oke, silakan Gika.
Okay. Phew. Talking for a very long time makes my throat dry. Well, anyways, I am going to answer the question now. Jadi kalau untuk witchcraft dari Indonesia, apa ya? I truly believe that the way Indonesian people perceive witchcraft atau perdukunan, apalagi in this era of time, in this time period, honestly, it's 90% wrong because they are heavily um, indoctrinated by the media, you know. Karena kan biasanya kan media yang selalu kayak misalnya kayak sering banyak kayak skandal-skandal artis misalnya kayak pakai susuk, you know, atau kayak pakai pelet, terus pakai apa namanya kayak glamour spell atau magic untuk kayak maybe attracting more opportunities, attracting more love life, attracting more romantic partnerships, and biasanya kan juga not only on that aspect of what from that side of aspect as well, but banyak juga yang kayak dari dulu selalu kayak mikir dukun kerjaannya nyantet gitu, kayak perdukunan tuh kayak buruk gitu, it's black magic gitu, itu nggak bener gitu. Honestly, right now I'm going to dissect all those properly. Jadi apa ya? I must say, pertama, I'm not going to shade, I'm not throwing shade to anyone. Tapi most of Indonesian people, the popularity, they have a apa ya, judgmental mindset. They have they do not really have an open mind because apa ya, most humans they fear what they do not understand, and Indonesian people, they do not really understand what perdukunan is actually is, to the point that they reject it its being, and they label it as black magic and it's a bad thing. And I must disagree with that, karena kan apa ya, kalau me as a witch, I take my craft very personally, and apa ya, I make it into my own journey towards spirituality. And I believe kalau banyak perdukunan di Indonesia juga, apa ya, mereka melakukan perdukunan and they make it into their own journey towards their spirituality, towards their awakening, and like banyak juga tipe-tipe magic, tipe-tipe witchcraft yang dilakukan oleh kayak perdukunan di Indonesia. And jadi tuh kayak yang namanya perdukunan, it's not only limited untuk kayak kepelet, susuk, atau santet, no. Jadi tuh kayak banyak dukun-dukun di Indonesia juga yang mereka, apa ya, they worship their deity of choice, they worship their own gods and goddesses, and like, apa ya, they make it into their own craft, they harness the power of the deities as well, they harness the power of nature as well. And kalau apa ya, kalau orang, from my observation and from my research, biasanya tuh tipe-tipe perdukunan yang orang Indonesia lakukan itu tuh banyak banget yang percaya sama namanya kayak jimat, atau misalnya kayak apa namanya, kayak semacam not exactly lucky charm, tapi tuh kayak benda-benda mistis yang mereka percaya tuh bisa kayak bring them a certain blessings, kayak misalnya they do the type of witchcraft untuk kayak misalnya menarik banyak opportunities and kesempatan untuk mendapatkan uang menggunakan kayak jimat yang emang mereka rasa itu the gods and goddesses that they worship gave to them. They apa ya, kayak they make the universe conspire with them, Jadi tuh kayak mostly perdukunan di Indonesia tuh it's not only limited untuk apaan tuh kayak all those small stuff kayak santet, but I also do must mention to you that enggak beberapa sih, tapi kayak banyak juga dukun di Indonesia yang they apa ya, in witchcraft there's so many different elements, and there's the element of darkness and shadow as well. And like, speaking about darkness and shadow, I never necessarily label this type of craft as black magic, because I believe that either good or bad, it depends on the type of wielder, the person that they are, not the nature of the magic itself. Jadi itu kayak mungkin ini juga kayak banyak yang skeptik, cuman banyak orang Indonesia juga yang kayak mereka bekerja bersama dengan kayak jin, dengan kayak hantu-hantu di Indonesia. They actually capture those negative entities and make them apa ya, work for those witches, for those dukun gitu. Jadi tuh kalau untuk perdukunan di Indonesia, it's not only limited by what the media says, it's deeper than that. Bahkan juga banyak yang melakukan secret witchcraft yang emang apa tuh the ways of perdukunannya tuh kayak udah turun temurun gitu. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Okay, that's cool. Jadi kesimpulannya adalah bahwa sebenarnya yang kita lihat itu di media itu tidak menyeluruh seperti itu ya, Gika. Bahwa sebenarnya it's more than that. Enggak hanya yang seperti itu gitu yang kita lihat. Mungkin aku juga penasaran nih sama sisi art dari witchcraft sendiri itu. Mungkin Seika
Mhm.
sebagai art student bisa sedikit ngasih pandangan dari segi art, karena aku juga melihat ada beberapa yang agak artsy gitu tentang witchcraft. Ada juga yang kayak anak Erudio juga yang bikin karya seni tentang witchcraft yang kemampuannya adalah dibikin masakan kalau nggak salah, food or I don't know. Jadi kayak lebih sisi artnya gitu.
Oh,
Mungkin
itu ya, Kiara.
ya, ya. Kalau dari sudut pandang
Uh,
art sendiri tentang witchcraft bagaimana ya Seika?
in my opinion, aku sih dari tadi pas dengerin lebih kayak ngeliatin the karena kan I'm a person who is interested in culture and how people connect with each other and kayak relationships gitu kan. Terus aku kayak mau nambah sedikit on the thing about witchcraft in general, to be honest,
Boleh, boleh,
yang
boleh.
kayak people yang bener sih tadi yang people are afraid of what they don't know, and tapi they also like to exploit the things that they can. Jadi kayak misalnya mereka nggak ngerti sesuatu, tapi when there's something profitable off of it, itu pasti bakalan di apa ya, di exploit abis-abisan. Pasti kayak ya kayak jasa apa, kayak dukun atau jin gitu, mereka kayak I don't know. Aku sering banget ngeliat kayak people publicly um or the public kind of shunning these topics, these taboo topics. Tapi kayak penggunanya juga masih banyak juga, so it's a little bit hypocritical and kind of like apa ya, ngeselin juga sih buat ngeliat sometimes. Terus juga kalau dari art, for me personally, yang tadi aku dengerin dari Ika, it's kind of like a sense of healing kan, witchcraft. It's something spiritual and personal, and I think the correlation between witchcraft and art itu that that element of healing and a connection with oneself, and it's kind of like another form of self-expression, I think, witchcraft. the some people can express themselves kalau misalnya dari art, ya bisa ngelukis, bisa bikin lagu, bisa make a dance. Tapi dari witchcraft, you could, kayak look up, misalnya kalau interested in astrology, you could learn astrology and really like understand the ins and outs of astrology. Terus kind of kayak dipakai gitu loh ilmunya, and then like tarot cards and pokoknya kayak ya gitu sih, the connection I see between witchcraft and art is the freedom to express yourself with the apa ya, with with it. Jadi kayak pakai itu sebagai medium buat self expression. That's what I've been trying to say. Gitu.
Yeah, that's mungkin benar juga gitu, bisa jadi bahwa witchcraft itu adalah medium, a place, an open place gitu buat expressing people's emotion or people's spiritualism. I also want to highlight a bit, probably. I find something interesting on Wiley Online Library that said about anthropology side of witchcraft. Um, they say that because the practice of magic inevitably requires the use of language, anthropologists have analyzed that relationship between magical power and words. Jadi mereka mencoba mencari link antara hubungan antara magical power dengan kekuatan language dan word. Di sini kita bisa lihat bahwa secara culture itu ada perbedaan antara setiap negara yang melakukan practice ini. Dan ternyata ditemukan bahwa ada relasi antara power of all language dengan the power of magic. Power of magic. As humans speak about and to some degree control their word through language. Ini menarik banget sih. Dan argumen juga ini dielaborasi oleh seorang antropologis lain bernama Stanley yang explore kesamaan antara human beliefs about the power of words and concept of magical power. Menarik. Kalau menurut Gika nih yang udah explore banyak gitu tentang this witchcraft, pandangan kamu tentang the power of language itu sendiri bagaimana ya? Halo?
Kayaknya koneksinya deh.
Kayak koneksi. Oke. Kalau menurut kamu kan Seika senang banget secara culture ya. Ini ada kayak penemuan bahwa ada hubungannya antara kekuatan kata dan magical power. Which is it's the same sama book yang aku pernah baca juga tentang kekuatan kata gitu, bahwa kayak like what you think, what you said, the universe akan bersama kamu gitu. Kayak more psychological as well, right? What do you think about it?
Iya sih, there's probably a connection. Maksudnya kan kayak apa ya? It's the same as any kind of beliefs, I think. Soalnya when gimana sih kayak maksudnya kayak other things juga when there's certain words or topic that you believe in terus nemu orang lain yang berpendapat sama. Wait, I'm getting off topic, maaf.
Gak apa-apa.
Maksudnya
Ya.
yeah, okay, the power of believing in something makes you. Soalnya kayak, have you ever believed in misalnya kayak jimat bikinan gitu, and then you use it to do a thing? Kan kita juga nggak tahu juga sih if it's actually like really magical atau cuma kayak in the moment it was kind of like a confidence boost karena kita ngerasa we have something that we can lean on and depend on. Jadi kayak itu sih kayak I don't know how to explain it. Aku bingung.
Ya, intinya bahwa sama seperti kata, kita juga pernah percaya akan sesuatu juga kayak charm gitu ya, maksud kamu?
Iya, jadi maksudnya kayak mantra yang diulang-ulang terus pasti kayak bisa stuck ke benak kita. Aku jadi pengen nanya my dad. My dad itu kan antropologis.
Oh iya, wow, harusnya your dad ikutan podcast ini. You must be know about this topic, right? Because it also has anthropological and historical side about this witchcraft.
Yeah, I think soalnya my dad juga kan kerjanya tuh di pelosok-pelosok gitu kan. Jadi I think he would at least know like one or two about this. Itu interesting juga sih.
Iya,
Kayak
di pelosok-pelosok ya.
kayak the witchcraft community di Indonesia gitu.
Iya. Dan what Gika said tadi benar banget sih, bahwa yang stigma yang muncul ke kita adalah bahwa ya mereka doing an evil practice gitu. Padahal enggak juga.
It's only because kita cuma ngelihat sisi buruknya yang sering kepake. Padahal kan there's so many other things that we don't know yet, atau kayak so many layers that we haven't like experience ya. Jadi kayak apa ya? The people are so quick to jump to a conclusion walaupun yang baru dilihat tuh satu sisinya doang.
Yeah, probably is it because human is fundamentally evil, so we believe something yang buruk tuh langsung kita highlight, meskipun ada hal-hal baik di luar itu. Jadi yang di highlight yang negatif.
Mm.
Maybe I don't know. Karena it also happen dengan ya itu tadi di zaman dahulu kala gitu. Waktu adatnya dulu tuh disebutnya wise men kalau nggak salah orang-orang tersebut, karena they also observe the phenomenon gitu, di entah bintang atau apa, atau melakukan ramuan yang mungkin aja sebenarnya kalau sekarang tuh kayak orang ngeracik resep sebenarnya ya, kalau zaman dulu gitu kayak they said wise men yang dituduh melakukan praktek dukun yang jahat gitu, terus langsung tanpa apapun kayak disiksa gitu ya. Orang kalau disiksa kayak udahlah pasrah gitu ya, aku ngaku aja gitu, akhirnya dieksekusi kan kayak, dan apa ya, menyedihkan gitu, dan ternyata itu masih terjadi sekarang dalam bentuk yang berbeda sebenarnya, ya nggak sih? Ya
Banget.
back then probably kayak langsung dieksekusi. Kalau sekarang kita throw a hate comments towards people, yang mana sebenarnya sama aja ya, sama-sama sisi human
Bisa
being.
hate comment, bisa death threat juga, atau kayak beneran apa diancam didatengin gitu.
Iya benar-benar. Sebenarnya itu terjadi juga di zaman sekarang dalam bentuk yang berbeda. Menarik. Sebenarnya kita tidak seberubah itu juga, meskipun berubah, tapi dalam bentuk yang lain. So, ini udah jam 1 juga sebenarnya, udah telat juga, dan sang maestro witchcraft kita juga udah keluar. Aku harap everyone enjoy the discussion, I wish. Tujuan dari podcast ini sebenarnya untuk saling sharing. Sekali lagi bahwa kita tidak ada tujuan untuk apa ya, memberikan doktrin, enggak ya, bukan doktrin atau
opini.
stigma. Kami hanya memberikan opini dan kami ingin mencoba melihat satu topik dari berbagai sudut pandang dan melihat dari kacamata yang berbeda, bukan dari kacamata kita sendiri. Dan tujuannya adalah untuk saling sharing, saling mencerdaskan, bukan untuk saling menjatuhkan satu pihak. I hope everyone's enjoy the discussion and learn something. Kita akan kembali lagi habis liburan, yang mana akan bahas tentang sesuatu yang berhubungan dengan game dan matematika yang akan di-lead oleh Kaira. Oke, ada kata-kata terakhir mungkin, Seika, kata-kata terakhir.
Kata-kata terakhir. Something that should be used in general itu apa ya tadi kata-katanya Gika? Pokoknya we should all just try to look within the duality, kalau katanya Gika tadi. Jadi we don't always just see from the black atau the white atau the bad or the good side, tapi kita juga harus ngelihat from every perspective and everything, kayak just really kayak kalau misalnya it's in a spectrum, jangan too leaning on one side atau too leaning on the other side. We have to like keep an open mind and just really try to understand each and every perspective gitu loh. So we don't live in a very judgmental life gitu.
Okay, nice perspective. So don't become a frog inside the well.
Yes.
Yes, jangan seperti kodok yang terperangkap dalam sumur yang hanya melihat dunia seperti itu saja. Kecil. Yes, okay. So Thank you so much. Mungkin Kaira ada nggak sebelum terakhir? Oh, ini Gika ada, tapi dia tidak bisa masuk. Alright, so nggak apa-apa, ini waktunya udah habis. Kaira? Kaira ada? Oke, baik, tidak ada. Baiklah, kalau gitu kita tutup saja podcast kali ini dan sampai jumpa setelah liburan. Bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
semuanya. Oke. Oke, bye. Private comment. Oke, makasih juga Kaira, Gika, dan Seika.